Okay, we're back and it is Minty Mint time. And I was just going over my order just to remind myself of who I ordered. This is not my normal type of mint order. You'll see what I mean when we open this one up, but probably even mint, if they were looking at my order compared to my past orders, they're probably like, what happened to this guy? Because usually we're like 95 to 100% BBM. We're nowhere near that this time. And I actually knocked a few things out of my cart again this time because I wanted to keep it under a certain price. But these are 3 mint locations. So this came from 3 different stores. One of the stores was just 2 cards. One of the stores was 3 cards, which was the main store I was ordering from. And then the other store was all the rest of the cards. So this is probably going to be surprising when everybody comes here to see a mint order, when I order the mint orders, that they're going to be seeing some different stuff this time. But I have other PCs and sets outside of BBM that I do want to fill. So let me see. I'm sliding a few certain things into piles because they made different piles out of stuff. So, okay, we have a BBM pile right here. There are only 3 BBM cards this time. I know that's crazy. We have a Fleer set pile. There are 2 Fleers. And we have a WWE pile with 7 more. That is all tops. So we have a nice little mix here of different stuff. Now we're going to go from WWE to Fleer to BBM because the BBM is the stuff that I'm always the most excited about. But the WWE stuff is nice too. Now I'm going to slide this one to the bottom because we're just going to pull off the top each time. I feel like I'm doing magic tricks. I've been watching this one magic guy on Instagram lately who just deals cards, and you can challenge him to shuffle and deal anyway, and he can always deal what you ask for. It's really cool. I feel like that, except I'm doing it with wrestling cards, and I already know what I'm doing. Okay, so our first card is an out of 150 Caden Carter. Now, if anybody knows me or has been watching my videos, they know that I've been having fun with this set, but there's only a couple of boxes left at the shop, and I would actually like to put together as close to a complete set of of autos of this set that I possibly can. I'm not worrying if they're 199, 150, 75, 50s or anything like that because it's too much work. I'm doing that with the Road to WrestleMania 2017s. I'm trying to get all blue. I have the entire set of autos except for John Cena because I don't think he even had an out of 50. I think he only had out of 10 or out of 25 and down. But yeah, I'm trying to get all blue, and I'm missing, I think, out of 25 possible autos. Is it 25 or 35? I can't remember. I'm only missing 6 blue. All the rest of mine are blue. The crappy thing is the ones that I'm missing blue of is like Charlotte, Becky. I know I have a Sasha blue, which is sad, but Charlotte, Becky, and a couple other big names I don't have their blue, but I have the silver of some of them. Like Big E and Charlotte. I know we're supposed to be looking at my cards, but like Big E and Charlotte, I have the 25 silver, and I've put it out in the wrestling card groups a bunch of times. I will give these people the silver for the blue to out of 50. I'm fine with that. I'm fine downgrading to the blue just to make my set more cohesive, but nobody's jumped on it. Oh, I'm missing one of the Bellas as well, which is a hard one to find because nobody ever gives up their Bella autos either. Okay, enough complaining about that. Let's see. So we have a Caden Carter out of 150 from the Women's Division 2020, which means we now have an out of 99 Aaliyah. I like the purple. I think if I was going to chase something, I would probably chase the 99s from this set, but I'm not going crazy. All right, so there we go. Aaliyah, Canadian wrestler. She was around for a long time. They just never used her much. I do know she was injured for a while, I think, but yeah, she just never really got her shot. All right, so to stay on that same pattern, we have an out of 199 Charlie Caruso. All right. So you can kind of tell that somebody walked into Mint with a really big pile of 2020 women's division cards, because this one shop all of a sudden had a crap ton of them. And they had a bunch I needed, but they had a bunch I already had too. So I didn't order anything that I didn't already have. But yeah, it was nice to be able to. I've been putting out in the card groups trying to see if I can trade people for the ones that I'm missing. And a bunch of people responded, but then just no deal ever got put through to get the cards off of them. So this was a nice way of doing it. So we have a 199 Dakota Kai, part of. Is she part of Damage Control still? Like, cause I haven't seen her, or is she injured again? I can't remember. But there we go, Dakota Kai. Which means up next we have a 199 of Ruby Riot. Probably of all the women that came up at that time when they debuted all those different factions and all those different people, Ruby was the one that I was really, really excited for. I thought for sure Ruby was going to be like a future like women's champion. She just had it. She just had it for me. I love tattoos. I love the more ink on a girl, the hotter they look too. So that helped. But I still always thought that Ruby was the one in that group that would really break out and be like the one above everybody else because she was the leader. But then now we have Liv instead, which is crazy. It's crazy that Liv is the one that's the champion right now. Ruby's now Ruby so what down in AEW, and what's her face? Sarah Logan. What's her name now? Valhalla. I think she's pregnant with like her 18th Viking now or something like that. But okay, we have one more from the set, a 199 of another one I was very disappointed in. But then I had a hard time cheering for her too because she's from a certain place that doesn't get along with the certain place that I live in. But still, there we go, a Shia Lee. So I got 4 out of those 6 are NXTs. Dakota, Kaden, Aaliyah, and Shia Lee are all NXT ones. Charlie is just one of the announcer ones, and then Ruby Riot's a Raw one. But that's a nice little set right there. Like, that was nice. And honestly, the price, when you break the price down, I think it was Shia Lee was higher priced than the others because on Mint, like, you'd be surprised at which cards are higher priced on Mint, but sometimes it goes by the nationalities. So, yeah, for this set, like, I think it was about $11-12 an auto was basically what I paid if you average it all out from that one. So not a bad deal at all. Okay, this one is cooler than these ones. Yes, no, I don't know. All right, well, let's look at this one. This is from, I don't even know what set this is from. It's very small print on the back too. So this is going back because when you see who it is, you're going to be very surprised at this one. This was an auto. I couldn't believe the price they had it for. It was cheap as hell because I don't think they realize who it is. Whoever was pricing this at Mint. It's like about 2 months ago, they got a bunch of Bray Wyatt autos and they priced them at $15 US a piece. I tried to get them, but they sold out faster than I could even grab them. It was crazy. If there's Fiend autos, they go for like about 100 to 120 US a piece. But the Bray Wyatt autos, and there was like 8 of them, they got listed at like $15 a piece. It just means that whoever at Mint was working that day did not know what they were doing. So I think this one's another. They didn't realize what it was that they were listing, or maybe it's just that maybe this card isn't as high a value as I thought it would be, but it's pretty rare. It's a Brandy Rhodes, like an Eden card for Brandy Rhodes. This should be, is this from Chrome? See, that writing on the back there is way too small for me to read, and I can't get it to focus on it on here. It's too, yeah, we can't focus on what the date is on this one, but that looks like the Chrome ones from like, God, 2018, 2015, 2016, something like that. I don't know, but it's Eden back when she was the ring announcer, right? There she is. Because there are no there. I think AEW possibly has a couple of Brandy Rhodes autos, but beyond that, there is no Brandy Rhodes autos. There's just Eden or whatever it was that AEW put out. So I grabbed that one because I have a small Cody collection, but really I have a Monster Gold Dust collection, and then I have this Periphery collection where it's like anything Cody, anything Terry Marlena, anything, of course, Dusty, and who else? There was somebody else that I kind of put into that little. I can't remember. There is somebody else I thought that I had in that little group as well, but maybe it's just those ones. So this is my first. Actually, I have like an out of 99 Eden Undisputed base card. But I'm not sure if, I don't think Eden had any autos in the Undisputed. Okay, so that was all from one shop, and these two are going to be two more shops. So both of these are cool. One of them is way cooler to me than it will be to you guys, so let's go with that one first. All right, this is Fleer 2001. You have received a card which contains a piece of an authentic dress worn by Terry. There we go. Another Terry Runnels Fleer card to go into my Gold Dust Periphery collection that I have. I actually have a pretty good Terry collection, so I can't really say too much where it's like, well, she has to be with Gold Dust. It's just kind of where I keep everybody in the same box together, but that's a cool one. I got a couple others. I got a Dawn Marie and a few other ones the last time I ordered some Fleer stuff from Mint. So there we go. We have a Terry. And to go along with the Terry, we have a Fleer. I think this is 2021 as well. It's really small writing on the back. It's really, really hard for me to see if it's 2021 or 2022. I believe that says 2021, but this one is a double. This card contains an event-worn shirt worn by someone and an event-worn shirt by somebody else. So this is both shirt pieces. All right, these are both. What's the weird little... Oh, it's different. Oh, I was just looking. There was just something weird on the back of this one. But we have a Lita and a Matt Hardy together. So this is before... I'm assuming this is before Edge started dipping his pen in the friendly ink, as people never say. Yeah, so a double of Lita and Matt Hardy. That's pretty cool. I'm not a Matt Hardy fan at all, but I am a Lita fan, especially back then. When I was in university, I swear my girlfriend she dressed just like Lita back then too. It was the fashion, and I didn't complain about it. Okay, so we have three left. We have a Cheki, and we have an SP card, and we have a base card. So this is actually the main store I was buying from. The Cheki was the main thing I was going for, but then everything else just kind of gets lumped in on the shipping anyway. If the shipping is going to be a certain amount for one card or 10 cards, I'm just going to try to buy a few other things so that at least the shipping kind of rolls over everything else. So here we go. Our first one, I believe this is a 2021. This is a 2021. I think this is a double. I thought this was a 2020. Let's see. Yeah, I think I screwed up because the 2021s and the 2020s look very close to the same. And when I was ordering this, I remember thinking, man, I don't have a 2021 Ram Kai Chow card or a 2020 Ram Kai Chow. Because I remember not getting Ram the first time around. So I ordered it just from the look of the card. But now I'm looking at it, it doesn't have the true heart symbol on the front, and it has that more brick pattern, so that means it's the 2021. So I may have an extra Ram card. I may have screwed up on that one. Damn it, I hate that. How did I not realize that when I was doing it? Like, the second I looked at it now, it's like, oh yeah, I have that card, I think. God damn it. Okay, well, to go with that one, we have the authentic autographed special edition of Ram 23. I do not have this one of the Ram 23. I'm positive. I'm pretty sure I looked up. Like, I checked my checklist on my computer that recently died, and it's taken me weeks to get my files off it. But I'm positive I need this one of Ram, and that's a cool one. Now, before we get to our Cheki, now I kind of want to know, did I screw up? Do I already have the 2021 Ram card? Where is my checklist? All right. So if we look at the checklist, oh yeah, I was about to say I could just look at the number on the back, but there is no number on the back. That means I gotta check the whole damn thing for Ram's name. Actually, Ram's name is a pretty easy one to spot. And Ram is usually further to the back of the sets from what I remember. Oh no, maybe that's Maya's always further back in the sets. See, that's her first symbol right there, and that's what I'm looking for. Is that Ram there? Nope, that's not Ram there. Okay, you guys must hate when I do this. Whenever I whip out these, like whenever I'm pulling out the checklist, you guys are probably like, oh God, here we go again. He's blind and he's trying to check a checklist for a name that's in Japanese when he's looking at it like it's a Chinese words instead, and he has no idea what he's doing. All right, so, well, she had the SP card there. I do have the SP9 card from 2021 because I was trying to get as many of the SP cards as I could for her. Yeah, there she is right there. Okay, so there we go. I ordered a double Ram card. So that's going to go into my possible trading to other people for some other cards because I'm a complete moron. Okay, so all of this order was because we needed this. We needed this because it is an ambitious Cheki. Now, the deal is because the ambitious 2020 is the set I'm trying to complete. I am 9 autos away from completing this entire thing right here, which is 90, 100, 102 autos, because there's 104 listed here, but the Frank sisters and the extra of Maya, they did not have autos. So there's 103 autos, and I have like 94 or 95 of them now. So since those are almost impossible for me to find and they barely ever pop up, now I'm trying to see how many Chekis I can get from the ambitious set as well. I did trade away one of my ambitious Chekis recently, though, to somebody because they really needed it, and I got something really cool in return for it. So once in a while I will, but the 2020 ambitious Chekis are the ones that are the least likely for me to trade away. But here we go. Another one. This one was just recently listed as well. And I can never say her name properly. The TSU thing, if it's just Tsukushi, I think you make the T sound a little bit, the Tsukushi or something like that. But it's a cool Cheki. Not a lot of detail to it, but it's not like one of those ones where we have to find all the detail or anything like that. That's going into my ambitious, which I probably have about, I'm thinking I have at least 13 or 14 Chekis from ambitious 2020 now. Like, that's not even close to like the 94 people that have Chekis in it, but it's just nice to have a more solid collection to go along with it. It's like my NXT 2017 set that I have. I'm only 6 cards away from a complete like 194 auto set of that thing, which are getting impossible to find. But now I've been collecting, like, I got some in-person autos from people. I've been starting to collect the rainbows of the parallels and stuff like that. The booster, the blasters, yeah, the blaster packs had relics, which the hobby boxes didn't. So I've been picking up some of those as well because I'm just kind of building the set more and more on the outside of the main thing I'm searching for. So to get a bunch of Chekis to kind of build around the main auto set is kind of cool too, to see how many of them I can get. So there we go. Tsukushi. That's how we say it, right? Yeah, Tsukushi. So there we go. We have all women, including Matt Hardy. Yeah, this was an all women's box that we picked up this time. And like I said, I screwed up. This is about the second time. This is at least the second or third time that I've screwed up on mint orders, where I ordered something that I looked at the wrong checklist or I thought the wrong way, and I end up grabbing something that I already have. So there we go. Anybody's got some stuff that I need, I've got a RAM that I'm always willing to trade to get something more. And her auto on that one's pretty cool too. The 666 is very evident in that auto. And see, her auto looks like it actually says something. I don't know what it says there, but it actually looks like it's like normal writing outside of that heart in the 666. Because we got the triple X, you got the 666, you got the heart, but then here it looks like it's like last Cadbury. I don't know. Her auto's pretty. Her auto sometimes, because like this one is different. If you look at the two autos, she has the heart. The heart takes up most of it. You've got the 666. I'm guessing that's supposed to be an RAM, even though it looks more like LANA. It looks like she wrote Lana. It looks like she wrote the wrong name when she wrote that one down. But all right, there we go. Mint order, pretty damn good mint order. We just stocked the hell out of my Women's Division 2020 set with those 6 cards. 2 more nice cards there for my Fleer set. An Eden Brandy Rhodes card is always nice to get. The Tsukushi for my Cheki, and then there we go. 2 RAM cards when I only needed 1. I'm an idiot. Yes, I am. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, that's it for me on this one. That was a cool little mint order. Stay tuned. I do not know what will be coming up next, because I've got different videos that I'm filming this week, and then I'm posting them kind of out of order of my filming. So I don't know what came before this and what will come after it. But if you haven't seen them yet, there's going to be a rundown of the Diana show that I just went to a few days ago, with all the in-person autos and 8x10s I got from there. If you don't see it in the list of already uploaded videos, then it's coming soon. We also have some Funko Pop stuff coming up, because I enjoy breaking the Pops out of their boxes and pissing people off. I do really need to get to breaking boxes for the other channel, the Taiwan AV Card Guy channel. I have a ton of boxes for that. Like, I could do at least 7 or 8 videos for that one, because I keep grabbing all the new stuff for that one too. So, yeah. And like I said, there is some very old cases that have been found at my card shop that I'm going to be possibly picking up one of those cases to either do a break with people, or just to break some stuff for myself to try to find some cool ass cards in there. So stay tuned. There's going to be lots of cool stuff coming up. And once WWE Select drops, I'll be grabbing some of those as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I've always got stuff coming. So, and I've got both of my guys in the US that have been collecting cards for me should be sending me stuff pretty soon. So within the next little bit, the next little chunk of videos, there should be a mail day from the US of stuff that I got from there as well. So that's it. I've been talking long enough. This was a damn good load of cards this time. I'm looking at it going like, wow, that's a whole bunch of women. And Matt Hardy's the biggest, ugliest one. Okay, that's it for me. Oh, I kicked the stool under my chair. Okay, that's it for me. See you guys on the next one. Thanks for hanging out. And that's it. Yeah, if you need a RAM, let me know, because this card I don't need. That's it. See you guys later. Bye-bye.